Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna do a highway test. Um, I am going to engage FSD from now, and yeah, we're gonna try Mad Max mode and all that cool new stuff, the speed profiles that have been added on. This is a very weird way to get out of this parking lot. Oh, it doesn't see the curb over here, so I'm gonna disengage. That looked like it was gonna run it over. I mean, come on, guys, look at this. Am I wrong here? Yeah, I'm not gonna let it. I'm not gonna try that. This is a performance, so I'm even lower to the ground than other cars. So, oof. Alrighty then. So yeah, that wasn't a very good start. Getting out of the parking lot, and this stack's supposed to be, or this major release is supposed to be really good for parking lots and parking in areas and so on. Um, um, for I've tried it a couple of times now, and it seems good. It's not perfect. I think it needs a lot more work. To be honest, you know, um, there's just some things that it does that is not logical. And yes, we understand that FSD version 14 is gonna have reasoning soon, so that'll be interesting to see. What I'm gonna do over here is I'm gonna go on Mad Max mode, just because I want to try it out. So, so yeah, if you guys haven't had a Tesla before, or you haven't driven using autopilot before as well, Mad Max was in navigate on autopilot, and it worked very well. I mean, very well is also, in my perspective, is, you know, 80-90% of the time worked well. On the highway, going to from Calgary to Edmonton, you can just throw it on Mad Max mode, increase the speed limit, and it'll just do really well. Right off the bat, it took the wrong lane and it changed lanes off the intersection, and we're freaking gunning it over here. It's 74 kilometers an hour. To be fair, the cars behind me are just behind me, so it's not like I'm going, way over the speed limit. But I might have pissed some people off with that intersection over there. 86, yeah, I mean, we're we're gonna get caught, maybe getting a ticket or something like that. But you know what? I want to try Mad Max mode. I want to see what's new um, in this behavior here in the speed profile, and we'll check it out. So we're going at this cleaver, whatever you call it, clover pass or intersection ramp kind of thing. And then we're gonna have to merge onto Stony, so which is a kind of like a ring road for the city that we have over here where we live. So yeah, it's doing very well, 58 kilometers an hour. Sometimes I can go even faster on this if I'm really feeling the need to do that. Yeah, and it takes off really well. So yes, compared to version 13, it does not do that. And now it's kind of hesitant. It's like I want to merge, but I feel like I'm caught here in a bad position. And yeah, it takes off, overtakes. We're on the second lane here. We're gunning it down 120. The speed limit here is 100. So yeah, really pushing it. 127. You can get away with doing 120 on this road, if I'm honest with you guys, but you're still risking it getting a ticket. I mean, this is pretty fast. Um, so yeah, I might do this for a bit. I might. It's actually, so if you check out the map over here, to my waypoint. This stretch here. The first stretch is on the highway, and then the second stretch is kind of like a um, mid, like urban highway or two-lane kind of highway ish, inner city kind of highway style, which is like at 80 kilometers an hour. So we'll see how it does in that as well. And I'm interested to see if it's going to choose the right exit and work well in driving us to our location. So if you folks haven't watched my videos before, um, I go by Cold Envy. I'm on Twitter or X under Cold Envy. If you want to follow me there, I'm pretty active on X with the community on Tesla community and FSD, and also my YouTube channel is Cold Envy as well. So I have I've done a lot of snow videos. This is what I kind of specialize in. We are getting to the season right now. I'm probably gonna be throwing my winter tires on soon here in anticipation for first snow and trying to do first snow drive on version 14. Hope you folks like this video. Please hit like and please subscribe. So yeah, it's kind of slowed down over here, and then it's following this car in front of me that was going fast. So it's kind of like mimicking what it's doing. I don't know if that's the right move to do. Now we're hitting some traffic, so it is kind of like following it still. Um, I think it's trying to go. So in order to go to our route, we're gonna have to be on the third lane over here. That's what I would probably do. If I'm in a hurry, sure, I can like zigzag between cars a little bit and make my way there. Seems like it's doing that right now, so interesting. So yeah, and here we go, and now it's gunning it again. We are coming to an 80-kilometer speed zone area here at the off ramp. Again, I'm just watching if there's any cops or anything around me because I don't want to get a ticket. But I'm gonna let it go for a bit here. I don't normally do this, so it's I don't drive that fast on this road. So if you folks are wondering, so yes, this is a little bit too much for me. So yeah, if it's 80, it's doing 120. Back on that road when it's 100, it was doing 130. So let's see if it's gonna reduce over here because the style of the road's gonna change. We're kind of like an intercity highway style right now, so it's still really pushing it. Like you can feel the accelerator here and the rush. Um, so yeah, let's see. We're slowing down here. We're slowing. We're gonna hit some traffic here. It does this very well, actually. I'm not too. I'm actually a little bit impressed with the way it's handling this. Yeah, bad decision here. It's gonna go to the third lane. A little bit of info about this third lane here. If you're going straight, this is a lane ending third lane, I guess. So after the intersection, you are gonna have to merge, pretty much. Not soon, but at a certain point. I see that, and you can see it here on the screen. If I turn around our car into a side kind of view, you can see that our car is at the way at the front. And yes, there's another car on our left that is also way on the front, but I don't typically like to be that close to the crossing intersection here or whatever it's called for pedestrians. It's just because it's not very comfortable to be in that position where someone's crossing. So yeah, I see that the same behavior was on version 13 and carried over to version 14. Not the end of the world. I'm just nitpicking here. We've got the green light. We've got some braking there. So some phantom braking. I don't know if it's because of that pedestrian that was on the right, but yeah, it wasn't very good. It's not a good feeling. But yeah, we've anticipated that we're gonna get those because people have been talking about them for a while. So yeah, we really are rushing it over here, all the way to the left lane, and this is where I think I might play around with the settings. I might just go back to standard. I mean, yeah, I might just go back to standard and see how slow it's gonna go. Just because realistically, if I'm and you can do this with the scroll wheel on the right hand side of the steering wheel. So I'm back to standard. I can feel immediately the car put on the brakes a little bit and slow down. And now we're down to like a 90-ish speed limit, which is still 10 over or 15 over, which is but this is okay. Everybody drives this kind of like speed limit um, over the speed limit, I guess. So yeah, it decided to go back on the left lane, and we're at 100 kilometers an hour. So yeah, it's a little bit too fast. I don't feel like it's very different from version 13. Version 13 was pretty much like that. I drove a lot on chill mode on version 13, and then I graduated slowly to like a standard slash hurry mode. Um, just as I gained confidence with the stack. Um, so right now I'm doing this just because I'm filming. I'm like going on standard and Mad Max and all that stuff. But typically day to day, I would never drive on Mad Max unless I'm like maybe traveling to or like in rush hour or something. That would be probably a good a good time to try it. Just because sometimes you'll find a lot of traffic on the left side of the road, and if you put it on Harry mode, it kind of goes to the left automatically, and it's like, well, that's not the fastest route. So it'll be interesting to see if with the new speed profiles, and they claim that they've changed and updated them. So we'll see if that's behavior is still there, or it does actually know which lane is the fastest lane, and tend to like change to that. Nevertheless, like all the speed profiles are really good for me. I would like I think I'm gonna be switching between them a lot. Whenever I go to a school zone or a residential area, I'm just gonna tone it down all the way to sloth mode. Probably that's the other sloth mode that I'm probably gonna have to test in a neighborhood where we have a lot of school zones. So let me know in the description below or in the comments below if you'd like that video. I can work on that very quick over here. And yeah, this has been very good. So I'm gonna skip or like speed you guys up over here in this section until we reach our destination. Just because at our destination, where I'm going to an allergy clinic, they've got a parking lot that is like in the back alley. So I've got to set up a parking lot, so we're pretty good over here. But I want to see if it's going to be able to get to that parking lot, just because it's a little bit tricky to get in there. It'll be interesting to see. Not too sure if it's mapped all the way in, so it might just park on the curb or something like that. We'll see. I'll fast forward you guys over here. Fast forward you guys. Typically over here with version 13, we used to like change lanes very late. I'm kind of monitoring here to see if there's any improvement. I think there might be just a little bit, but it's very hard to say. I gotta say it's not a very clear line to indicate that there is any improvement. But nevertheless, the driving, the confidence in the drive, everything's very well. I'll note this: the harsh braking. It happens when you're stopped or you're going on a turn or something like that. It's not when you're driving. So don't feel like you're gonna have like don't be worried that you're gonna have a harsh brake while you're driving like 100 kilometers an hour or anything like that. So so far so good with that. But I'll update if there's anything else that shows up otherwise. So we'll see this left turn over here. Right now it's unprotected. Let's see if we're gonna make it to the front. It's inching very close to the car in front of me. It really wants to get in there. And we're back on standard. I'm not on Mad Max mode, so so it looks like we're not gonna make it. Alright. We're gonna have to wait for the traffic light here. Okay, so we've got the green advanced light. No hesitation, no harsh braking there. It's pretty good. It did that well. Now we are gonna turn over here, and then let's see if it's gonna find this parking lot. It looks like it's mapped all the way inside to the alley where the parking lot for that office is. All right, just have to be a little bit careful here. I don't want it to go too fast. Oh, it doesn't decide to do it. What is it doing? Is it just parking on the curb? That is a terrible spot. Yeah, that is a terrible spot. Ah, man. All right, well, hope you folks like this video. I'm gonna probably have to go in there and park properly. And hope you folks like this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day.